Hello everybody and welcome back to Astroneer, where today, off camera, as you can see, I've been doing a lot of work up here on the space station because, let me give you a little bit of a tour. I made this little station to hold the drill, the canisters that I made, and the massive soil canister. I made this thing over here to hold all of the RTGs that we're going to be having. I made a little bit of fuel. I got the truck set up. Let's drive that around the base here. So got a little bit of the storage going on here. I brought my Astroneer up. I brought my organics and clay up. We've got a little bit of a crafting station set up over here. And we've got a small salvager. So if I need to get rid of some like generators and stuff to get some trading done, I can. What else? I've been digging holes in the platform in the middle. And I went out to Atrox and Glacio to get extra gases for crafting later. That's really about everything I did, actually. So let me park this thing here to let its power be shared. And I guess let's head back down to Silva, because I have some crafting I need to do. Actually, no, let's head out to Novus. Because Novus, I need to get lithium to make some more RTGs. So Novus, there's Novus. Alright. I also want to try to get some of our quests done today, because I did see that we have a lot of our quests, I guess, ready for completion. Where is home base? I think I'm on the opposite side of the planet. There's also the whole thing with the storms we need to do. The ruby is currently sitting on Glacio. So we just need to find the the storm out there on Glacio. But one thing for sure, we need to go and find some more lithium. That should be priority numero uno today. What else do I have laying around here? I got some quartz and some resin. All of my research projects have been done, and off camera I did come out here to look for some resin. Or not resin, the lithium, and I finished mining out this cluster that was here. So let me dig out all that. Now we need to find a new cluster of resin without dying, preferably. So let's make a little bit of a pathway down here. Again, I keep forgetting it's not resin we're looking for, it's lithium. Resin's what I was looking for at the end of the last episode, I do believe. Oh, I found some. One big danger here is all of these damn plants that can hide very well on Novus. No cataplants. There is some pop coral. Pop coral's fine though. There's some ammonium, which exists, I guess. Anything in there? Nothing. Alright. Main dangers are cataplants and lash leaves. Because these... just do that to them. No cataplants, no lash leaves, nothing. That reminds me, there was an achievement, because I was looking through the achievement to see which ones I don't have yet. And one of them was to plant all of the aggressive plants. So maybe I should start towards that. Let me grab one of these. Anything around here? Looking for some lithium, please. See the storm over there. Probably not a good thing to head into unarmed. I see a lash leaf over there. It's good I didn't go that way. Otherwise I would have missed it. But checking up here, is there any... There's a lash leaf over there. Good to know, good to know. Nothing else? Really? There's no lithium. Oh wait, no, there's the lithium. Okay, so I found the lithium that I need. Problem is, there's really no way to get a truck out here. So maybe our next stop to get a truck should be, which one? Versania. Because Versania has it in the caves, which it's a little easier to get the truck down to if you know what you're doing. I, however, don't exactly know what I'm doing, so that should be tricky. Any evils around here? I don't see anything. That storm is really close, though. So, I hear the rustling of something. Is there a flash leaf somewhere around? Or is it just this grass that's right here? There's something down there. What the hell is that? I don't know. It looks like maybe it's a structure of some sort. Well, actually, since the lithium is up here, it would actually be in the caves in... yeah, it would be in the caves here on Novus, wouldn't it? I just need a few of it, though. Because I've already got all the batteries that I'm going to need for a good while. Let me do a little bit of that trick. Oh, sorry about that. I guess, toss this, pick up this. What is going on over there? There is something there. What is that? Looks like a crashed ship, maybe? I'm gonna make a little bit of a safer pathway down. So I don't just fall to my demise if I slip. Alright. Here we go. So now, do a little bit of that. Check for cataplants. There's a thistle weed over there. Thistle whip, not thistle weed. Alright. Got another lithium, but it probably fell through the map. I just realized I probably shouldn't be grabbing things if I don't have the space for them, huh? Is it in here somewhere? Yeah, it fell through the map. Okay. No, that's my own fault. Or... okay, I guess I picked one up. I don't know. But I've got a full backpack of lithium. That'll make me about 5 RTGs. Which should be well enough to power the entire space station, no matter what I'm doing. And I can bring a few to Atrox to keep that place powered as well. Because Atrox is one of the hardest planets to keep powered. So, bringing that over there would be pretty sweet. Ow. As I stab myself on an ammonium cluster. That was unpleasant. Let's not do that again. Where's home? Home's over here. I got completely disoriented by that. Alright. So now, we need... what do we need? We'll load up the base. We'll load up the ship with all this. And then I'll head back to home base to empty out these so we can start crafting. Alright. And with all of this, we should be ready to head out to anywhere we want. Glacio's first up. I just realized the BGM is not playing. That was really stupid of me. But, anyways. Where are we going? What is home? Home is somewhere. Where did it go? Shouldn't have been too far. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Alright. Now that we're back here at Glacio, I just realized I was supposed to head back to Silva to dump everything. Screw it. We're heading back to home base. Didn't realize I had kept everything on me. Because we're going to need at least a 2 slot to bring everything back. And one of the other things I want to work on is to have a fuel depot here on Silva. So that way I can never run out of fuel trying to head back up to the orbital platform. Alright. We're here. Back again. Took forever. Alright. So, we've got... I think that was helium and argon, correct? Yep. Why is... Oh, it's because I still left this running. Okay, let me tell it to stop repeating. I've already got 600 gas in the container. That is a lot. Alright. Let's grab some of this. Do I have an empty storage canister? I do. I'll just use this one for now. There we go. Alright. So that one to hold the lithium. And I guess I'll keep this pop coral seed with me. Alright, you can sit over there. I don't know if I have any of the other defensive plant seeds, do I? I mean, I've got the mutated ones, but I don't think I've got any of the normal ones. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a lot of nanocarbon alloy. I need titanium alloys, graphene. Which means I should probably be crafting this actually up at the base. So if I take our new lithium container, pop that on. We need titanium, we need steel, we need all of our hematite. So steel can go up there. I can fly for a moment, apparently. What else do we want? Oh yeah, we need our helium, correct? Is that the one for... No, nitrogen is the one. We don't have any nitrogen laying around, do we? I don't think so. Crap. Okay. Do I have anything that would give me a this large resource canister, medium generator under the sun? I guess I got that cosmetic. And cosmopolitan. Okay. Large shuttle, don't need that. So no. None of these are things that we're gonna need. The construction anchor landing pad, though, we might be able to bring up with us. Because I heard that you can put these megastructures up on the... whatchamacallit? Up on the orbital platform. So that would not be a bad thing to do. Can I claim this and bring it up with me then? Since I am taking a trip up there. I can. Looky here. Alright. So I guess I'll slap that on there and make one quick thing of nitrogen. Since I'm gonna need... was that 5 of it to make each... No. I need 5 total because... you know, 1 per titanium alloy, and titanium alloy needs the everything. Or the nanocarbon alloy needs everything. Plus helium. So I may need to take 2 trips. But that's fine. We are building the storage up there anyways, so. It's already holding so much hydrogen. Alright. And once you're done, thank you. Actually, you know what I can do? I can condense a lot of this storage here. So let me, boom, move those two, slap that onto the back, and then we've got all of that for storage now. Which means I can... What else did I need to bring? That's right, I need to bring the helium and the argon. Actually, no, I didn't need to bring the argon, I need to bring the helium. And... argon was if I was bringing up any iron, which I'm not. Because I've got the steel directly. I think that's everything I'm going to need right now. Although... I don't think I can store those large canisters on the ship, can I? What was in here? Buggy. No, I could probably package this up and bring it with. Actually, this only takes one medium spot, doesn't it? No, this is a large. So I can't fit it on there right now. But I can wait to bring this up for a little while and bring this up with the next set of loadout. Move this there, this here, so I can actually trade once I'm up there. So I've got titanium and steel, check. Lithium and helium, check. We've already got graphite and hydrazine up on the shuttle. So I guess it's time to rock and roll. Then I should be able to craft everything I need for the RTGs up in orbit. And we should be getting pretty good up here in orbit. Now that I've got the trade platform, I can really get anything I could ever want up here. Alright. Hop down off the landing bay here, and I'll grab an extra thing of hydrazine just to fill back up from my accidental launch to Glacio. Alright. So, load this onto the ship, and now we start crafting. So titanium. Let me go ahead and stop this thing from crafting that. And we need titanium alloy. So graphene and hydrazine. Okay, the hydrazine we've got. It's graphite and hydrazine. So since we're going to need about 5 to turn... okay, let's do 4, since apparently we don't have enough titanium. So that means that we're going to need 4 hydrazine. Oh, or not. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly is going on here, but I'm just going to toss that one back. Alright, so let's go and grab our 4 graphite from right here. And then we should be able... no, that's ammonium. Graphite, yeah, we've got plenty. Alright. Excuse me. Then we should be able to turn all of our titanium into titanium alloy. And then I'm going to go out on a mission to grab more titanium. But that's going to be once we're a little bit more prepared here. So graphene. Going up there. Go ahead. Finish dropping all of this down here. Alright. And we'll get that made there. Alright. I should probably just take this off for a moment and get the last 2. Alright. Make things a little easier on me there. So graphene, make another. And I should be able to unload the 4 titanium onto here. Alright. And then there we go. And I'm going to be left with one solo nugget of nitrogen, which is just going to be kind of sad. Alright. Pop that there. And now, we're going ahead and repeat craft titanium alloy until it's done. And then we should have all the stuff that we need to make nanocarbon. So we should have 4 steel, if I'm not mistaken. We have 6, so that's perfect. Alright. And there's the 4th. Take the rest in, and I'll move that over to storage in a moment. And then I'm going to need another thing of helium. Alright. That should be everything for the lead up here. And there we go. Because I do want to turn this into a full, like, I guess, chemistry set after we're done getting the base fully built up. But for right now, this, I guess, place where I make the fuel is going to be our science table for now. So that makes 1 nanocarbon, of which I'm actually going to put into the storage so I can move it over there quickly. I'm going to go and grab the truck so I can drag everything over. Like you. Go up there. I'll unload the rest onto here as well. The steel. And I'll just grab this, because why not? Alright, that. Be shoved onto the back there. Oh, are we all done here? I guess so. Alright. Thank you kindly. I'm going to set this back to producing hydrazine. And I'll give it back its little components. Jeez. I cannot speech today. Alright. And with all that, let's drag these over here to storage and crafting. So for crafting, we have everything we're going to need for, what is it? RTG. There you are. Alright. I've got a lithium on me? Oh, I do have a lithium on me. Huh. Alright. This should go real quick. So let me do that. I don't have a little spot for it to sit right now. But we can just keep crafting these. Boom. And boom. Until I at least empty the nanocarbon jar. And then we should be really cooking with gas up here. Because aren't RTGs like the biggest, bestest power source in this game? Or is it the XL solar and wind? Personally, I really like the RTGs and how they work. Alright. And that should be the last of it. I'll shove that back onto there for movement. And this back onto there. And I'll shove all these into my back pocket. Okay, that was satisfying. Alright. And so now lithium can go over here with our special, I guess, non-reactables. Our steel. I want to make a separate zone for composite materials, like steel and the alloys. So I'm going to set it over here for now, and then I'll get it sorted out a little later. Now, I should probably make... Yeah, I'm going to make a large platform A for the... Oh crap, my backpack is full. I guess I'm going to go and set these down first. But first I'm going to drop this off over here just to leave it somewhere so I don't forget about it. There. Have fun sitting right there because I am going. Alright. But with this many RTGs on board, we should be absolutely fine as far as power goes. So, I mean, that's 4 RTGs that I'm going to be setting onto these, and then 1 RTG that's going to be heading down to Atrox next time I head down there. So let's boom, boom, boom. Now that looks nice. If I wanted to make another nanocarbon alloy, what am I missing? I think I'm missing the titanium, correct? Yeah, I'm missing the titanium. Although I could, in theory, go on ahead and just drill up any compound that I need to make a bunch of the generators. I don't know why I rolled too far. I was heading over here to the resin. So I could pick up some to make a large platform for the trade. But yeah, I think all I'm missing right now is just 1 piece of titanium, which I could easily get up here, actually. Let me make a large platform A and start to transfer some dirt. Because if I can get a bunch of compound, make a bunch of those generators, and then just scrap the generators, that could work out very well. This is what? 8 compound. So let me drop this off, and transfer. And that's really all I need is about 2. So that'll get us 8, which would get us 2 of the recycle. Actually, let's do 2 more. Just to make sure we're good. Alright. So now, I'll have this unload into there. And we'll make a couple things of compound. And I'll set this back on the platform over here. Because that should net me enough that I can get at least 1 scrap out of the deal. Should. And then if I just go ahead and craft them over there by the recycling bin, that should work out very well. Yeah, this thing isn't even taking any power. And this generates what? 4 per... That's 8. So we're generating 16 power a second from those. And then an extra... How much? An extra 14 when the sun is out. Alright. And now that that's done, we'll go ahead, set that one into create a little bit more. I should probably reset the platform while I'm here too. Just to get that moving along as well. Perfect. Alright. And then, I guess since we're taking so long on this, next episode, I'll head out to Glacio to try to find the storm. But I also kind of want to continue on with a few of our other missions. Like, what's our next slug mission? Our next slug mission is... locate the... Okay, so Glacio's North Pole is another one we need to do as well. The view from up here is a new one, apparently. Oh. Oh, okay. We can do that. What's the rewards for this one? Nothing? Okay. I think it's... Yeah, Glacio's North Pole is the next one. Then there's Vesania Novus for those two. Print a medium battery. I think we've already far exceeded that one. But let's take all of our stuff over here so I can start trading for some, I guess, materials. I am also just realizing that I haven't actually placed the trade platform yet. So let me do that. And place it over here so it's close to the recycling bin. Alright, lock that in place. We'll put that over there. And that facing me. And now, if I go ahead and tell this to repeatedly craft one generator. I don't know why I turned on my thing. Alright. If I tell this to repeatedly craft one small generator, it should be down here, right? No? Is it up in the power section? I think it is. Can it not craft the small? Dynamite, floodlight, work light. Huh. I guess it can't craft the small generator? It says medium generator. Huh! You learn something new every day, I guess. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to manually craft them then. Not a huge biggie. Alright. So let me find it. Where is it? Solar, battery, power extenders, boost mod, drill mod. Has to be around here somewhere. Can we shred the small printer too? There you go, small generator. So let me just do a little bit of this. Oh. I was about to say, does that count while I'm holding it, or no? I'll set it there for now. Alright, grab some of that. Grab a little bit more of that. So this should produce at least one scrap right now, which is not bad. And then another 4 should produce another one. Alright. Kind of trying to clump these together so I know how many scrap I get. So I don't recall how much it is to get titanium. How much is it? Acolyte, Wolframite, Hematite, Titanite. Oh, it's 2. Oh, okay, well, we're already golden then. So let's start dumping these in for what I can get out of them. Just a little slow for now, but I do plan to have this be a whole operation later. Although I may need to check what I actually crafted out of. I need to see if I can use the canisters. So there's one scrap. Kaboom. But I need to see if I can crunch the canisters. So if I can, then I can automate the process. Even if just a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna pop out of my inventory, yep. Alright. Whilst I'm crafting over here, that will continue to shred. Damn, this takes a while. But you know what? I am kind of cheesing the game. Let's just be real here. You're not supposed to do this. But, it's probably been around in the community longer than I have, so who knows how many people have used this exploit. Is it an exploit? I feel like this would just be considered a code oversight, or not code oversight, balancing oversight. There we go. But it does make it so you can actually get rid of things you don't need anymore. So, I don't know. Either way, I'm going to use it to its fullest potential and make this base up here one of the best ones I've ever made in this game. Oh. Alright. Come on. Let me pick you up, dump you into there. But this means that I can go on ahead and use this scrap here, trade for that Titanite to make that last RTG. Get that started. Actually, I can go on ahead and just move the scrap now. There we go. And there's that. And I'll send you off to get some Titanite. Goodbye. Alright. So now that that has been done, let's go ahead and transport these to storage. I'll put them over here where I can store the ores and stuff, because that is something I'm planning to do. Alright. Set all that down. And then I should be able to transport this one Titanite over. Just get everything I'm going to need for it. Actually, I should go and get it ready. Oh, no. It's right there. Excuse me. Alright. And this, plus a hydrazine, plus a graphite. Let's go and get a graphite ready. So it's graphite, plus a hydrazine, which we already have over there, plus the hydrogen and nitrogen that I've got in my back pocket, and the few lithiums that I've got on hand. I think we're good. Apparently this guy didn't want to be the steel holder anymore, so they're not going to be. Thank you for that. Turn that off. So now, I think that's everything we're going to need to make one more nanocarbon. And I'm going to take one more of these so I can make one more RTG. If I can, because my backpack's too full of everything else that we're needing. Okay, I'll just set you onto the truck then. Boy, is it a good thing that I made this truck to be moving things around the base. Alright. So now, let's go for the graphene first. Set that up there. Move this and this off. I'll make one of these. And take the last one. So, there we go to graphite, to graphene. And then titanium, steel, helium, and nitrogen to make the rest of it. So this to titanium alloy. And then I can not change it here. Okay. And that's done. So all that to nanocarbon. And then I used the lithium on it, which I still have. Alright. I should probably spend some time off camera just getting a scrap load of, well, scrap. So that way I can just trade for whatever the hell I need up here. But now we can go ahead and use this to make another RTG. And this one's going to be heading down to a trucks with me as well. So, I am going to head out to Atrox just after I end off this video so I can install these. But yeah, hope you all have enjoyed this episode of Astroneer, and hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody!